So I want you to just take a minute, close your eyes, and think of what is the possibility, the most vibrant, exciting, attractive, magnetic possibility that you can imagine in your life. Let everything go. Let all of the, whatever is going on this plane go, and just settle into that. And then I want to hear at least one word from everybody. Rise. Who can remember the three words that Luis Kasuga has said? Niken is a place for
hope, joy, happiness, and hope prosper.
Yeah, I don't think he uses the word joy, but hope and happiness. Is it joy?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So those are possibilities. And when you look around in the third dimension, the real world, the unreal world, hope is not very well represented, is it? There's a lot of hopelessness, a lot of fear, a lot of people giving up. And, when you do that, it's the slippery slope. The lowest vibration on the emotion chart is apathy. And hopelessness can lead to apathy. You just don't care anymore. You don't do anything. And we've all gone through that stage. When we lose a loved one, for instance, we often will go to that, I don't want to go to bed, life is hopeless, I can't go on. And we somehow, luckily, most of us work through that to a place of hope again, and happiness and joy. So what is Nikan and, what we're doing here? What is it a possibility of in your life?
For me, it's the opportunity to be of service.
Brilliant.
I always viewed Niken as my way to give back as well. When I first started, it was never about the money.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's about the money.
Well, yeah, well, in money is just energy. It's a service too.
Mhm.
It's how you use it, it's not, anything other than what you create it to be. So both of you have a similar word there. Now, how do you feel about being of service, giving back, all those things? What's the feeling that you have in your body when and I know you do it a lot. So what's the feeling, one of the feelings that comes up?
Love.
Pardon?
For me, it's
Love.
excitement.
Excitement and love. Okay, good. So Niken Expansion Canada is the possibility of love.
It's the highest emotion on the scale.
Right up there with joy, you bet. Anybody else?
Also peace, because if you
Yes.
build a significant downline, you're not going to kill your downline.
When they had a Niken conference years ago in Germany, I missed that one, but on the stage, Israelis were hugging Germans, and all these countries that have been at war in the past were all united, and that really is like Niken. I was in Japan for the 20th anniversary, I think, and it was all the flags, all the people, and everybody is there for a different reason. Nobody's fighting anybody. It's because they are wanting love and joy and all of those things that are possibilities for them. So we are a place where people can really get into that space of possibility. Maureen, what about you? Do you have a word that comes to mind?
Well, I thought team, but then I might have been thinking about visioning the wrong thing when you were.
No, there's no right or wrong.
Okay, so I was envisioning the idea of, standing up somewhere at a convention with a whole team of my team with me, and everybody's like smiling, and it's a feeling of, fun, enjoyment, thrills, excitement, you know, just
Cool.
that's what I'm looking out. So we're at the front. I'm
Yeah.
looking out at the other people.
Great, and that's great
That's-
because you have the physical thing, which is the team on stage, and the feelings are fun and excitement and, you know, achievement, whatever. So that's great. So Nikan Expansion Canada is that possibility. Marissa?
Happiness, relief.
Mhm.
Earlier I had a meeting with like a coach, and when you were asking us to close our eyes and see where we see ourselves, so she asked me my vision, and talking to her, I was telling her about my vision, and she says, you know, you're right there, just something stopping it. So when you ask that question, and I could see myself being relief, having my team, and we're all in the same good, happy boat. We're all in that same point where we have the freedom financially, mentally healthy. So for me, it's like the happiness and relief. Those are the two words that popped in my head.
I love it. Do you have those posted anywhere in your home?
Actually, right now I'm in my home office, so in front of me, I have my vision board in front.
Good.
Yeah, so when I look at it, I'm actually going to revamp it a bit, but I have it right there.
Great, thank you.
Me too. Mine is right beside me.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Lynn, if you want to pop in, you can contribute here or just
Yes,
listen.
I
It's up to you.
can. What comes to my mind, confident and proud. Confident in myself, proud of my team and what I've accomplished with my upline, downline, whatever you want to call it. So
Good.
those two words make me
Okay,
feel
so
full.
great. So Nikan Expansion Canada is the possibility of, put two words there now, confidence and
Proud.
pride. Okay, confidence and pride. Great. Mary Ellen, how about you?
Soaring potential.
Sorry
The
again.
soaring, SOARING.
Soaring potential.
Potential. The thing that makes me happiest in the world is giving people the information they need so they can take off and do better than they ever thought possible. That's my happy spot, and that's what Nikan can offer. And that, you know, so the success of other people is that they discover they can be more and do more, and you know that they're humans being more in all
Sure.
kinds of ways, financially, health, other ways.
Great. Wonderful. Leo, do you have a
Well,
mot? You have a word?
freedom,
Freedom.
financial
Okay.
freedom for me, for many people in my group,
Mhm.
and be an inspiration for my group. That's why I want to be the first Royal Diamond, because if I'm a Royal Diamond in my group,
If,
course, no, not
when?
if, when, my goal is to be 2026 maximum, before to Riviera Maya, before to, you know, Riviera. I work for when the team ambassador, right? And this morning I signed up my third consultant this month.
Hey.
Wow.
That is awesome. You really are in action, Leo.
Yeah.
And for me, you know, Nikan Expansion Canada is the possibility of joy, connection, and significance. Okay, so we're going to go around now. Make your words and say, Nikan Expansion Canada to me is the possibility of. Who's ready?
Nikan Expansion Canada, to me, is the possibility of a vibrant team.
Okay, put it
Nikan
into
Can-
a feeling. Vibrancy?
Confidence. Got a feeling?
competence or confidence?
Both. Confidence.
Okay.
Confidence. Okay.
And how does confidence feel?
Got my shoulders back and down. My core is sucked in and I'm standing tall.
Okay.
And I don't worry about anything.
Do you do that as a mirror work? That would be fun. Just walk around and go, I am confident.
Like when
Yes,
you
yes,
were a
yes.
teenager balancing a book on your head so you'd have the right posture.
They don't do that anymore.
No. Thank you, Maureen. That's wonderful. Marissa, you ready to make a statement? Team Expansion Canada to me is?
To me is, oh my gosh, I don't know, happiness comes into my head all the time. Um,
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah, no, happiness.
Great.
Happiness and joy, yeah.
Enjoy. Okay.
Team Expansion Canada to me is achieving fulfillment by helping others achieve their soaring potential.
Okay, just stick to one word there or two, make them possibilities. Fulfillment.
Achieving their potential.
Okay, achieving potential. Okay. And how does that feel?
Well, it's fulfilling. That's what I'm wanting to achieve, is this sense of fulfillment.
I love
That's-
soaring possibility. I think that's great.
Mhm.
Soaring.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Soaring
beautiful.
potential, she said.
Soaring potential. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just that's the happiest part. I mean, I guess when you're fulfilled, you feel joy and happiness and satisfaction. But
Mhm.
fulfillment to me means all of those things.
Absolutely.
I agree because part of my mission statement was to have a sense of fulfillment by using my creative abilities to help other people get to what they want.
Okay, so to me, Paula, Team Expansion Canada is possibility of.
Well, as far as fulfillment is concerned, it's for me for rank advancement as well. But I think, like Mary Ellen says, when you feel fulfilled, you feel joyful.
Fulfillment and joy. Okay, got it. Leo, you said liberté, right? Freedom.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I love it.
Financial freedom. And
All kinds of freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom of movement in the body. That's pretty cool, eh, Bella?
and I want to be fun with my kids.
And have fun with your beautiful sons. Yes, indeed. So Bella, to me,
Mine, to
Team
me,
Expan-
Team Expansion Canada is the feeling of sharing, empowering, and fulfillment.
So sharing, empowerment, and fulfillment. Okay, the English teacher in me has to make all those words parallel grammatically. Anyway, okay, is that everybody? Yes, we've heard from
Lynn.
Lynn, what was yours? Again.
Okay. I think Canada for me is tremendous pride. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm in the country.
Well, we got the word pride. That's good. What then? You had another word besides pride. What was it?
I said confident,
Confidence.
confident and pride.
Okay, great. Confidence and pride. Wonderful. Okay, look at us. Imagine bringing all of that to this hurting world. Even and it's just not just Nikan, because who we are has to be in everything in our lives. Can you see that possibility, something that you bring to your family, to your friends, to your community, to your work? Which
In
hopefully is Nikan.
in the beginning, when I first started with Nikan, I didn't see it. But the thing is, when I joined, if you wanted to become silver, it was mandatory to do silver training or HBM. And I think when I realized that, and it's funny because you got a discount if you did it within a certain time period. And I ended up to save $75, flying to Ottawa, hotel and all that stuff.
Saved a
Just
lot there.
$75 so that I could get it done on the time frame. But what it made me realize that Nikan had an ulterior motive. In order to become silver, which is a leadership position, I think they wanted all the leaders to be on the same page, to have the same mindset. And I
Right.
think that that's so important. And there's no emphasis right now on HBM. And I think that they should make it mandatory if you
They
want.
can't, they want to, they cannot. Legally, they cannot make it mandatory, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah. They've
Well,
had that
maybe they can offer an in-person incentive again to, make it cheap if you do it within the first 90 days or something like that.
So excuse me, but what does that mean? Because Humans Being More right now is just once in a while we have a
Oh,
call.
we used to have it almost monthly.
They were all live.
Oh,
And it was a 2 or a 3 day experience. And the different exercises that you go through really was a mind shift. It really was a mind shift. And it was more about team. I don't know if you remember the
I sure
uh,
do. As soon as you said
no,
that.
the exercise of 4 people lifting somebody.
Yeah.
And we had a large fellow that was well over 200 pounds, and a bunch of us little girls were just lifting him up with 2 fingers. Like it
Right.
was crazy, but it was about teamwork. And it was about, who do you listen to? Do you have all the negative stuff that everybody's doing, or the one person whispering, you can do this, you can do this
Right.
in your
I-
ear?
Yeah, if you haven't done, when you get a chance, Bill, if you haven't done it's 2 or 3 day Nikan Humans Being More, I mean, the online one is a good start, but it's nothing like the live one, in my opinion, my experience. I went to the Georgia Mountain one last year. Unfortunately, and I just don't get sick. I was so sick I couldn't attend most of it. However, just being in the energy was amazing, just amazing. So let's have more live ones.
Mhm.
At least I used to have them in Prince George with 100 people back in the day.
wow.
I think there was over 100 when I went to one. I've been 9 times and I've helped facilitate in 3.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
I used to go every year, and people would say, why do you go every year? I said, because I'm always growing. My compass, I need to get back to true north for me.
I've had that said to me too, and I tell them that at least once a year you have to go for a checkup from the neck up.
Yeah. Yeah, great. Well, okay, I hope everybody wrote down what they said there, because that's what we are standing in, that possibility fulfilled, not just for us, because this is not just about us. This is about teamwork and the world. So having that, imagine how the world would be if we are vibrant and we have confidence and we're feeling fulfilled and we have joy and freedom and empowerment and pride. Imagine the whole world like that. I mean, it's possible. I know it's possible. Just like having every home a wellness home is possible. And the difference, even the difference that would make to the world is pretty amazing. So we are standing in that possibility, and let's look, this is August. So August, September, no, let's go to, what are the Nikan quarters? We're finishing, September is the end. So the end of this Nikan quarter is September. So July, August, September, and then looking forward. What do you see yourself standing in terms of the growth of your business 3 months from now? Let's just start from today, looking at a quarter. So 3 months from today would be November 29th. So standing in November 29th, look around in your mind. You're living in
Wouldn't
this
that be
possibility.
December?
Well, September, October, November, 3 months.
No, you said the last Nikan quarter is October, November, December, so.
Right, but
That's
I'm
both
just
sides.
saying, let's make a quarter
That's
from
it.
now, because we're gonna, yeah.
That's
I it's upsetting that things are different in my landmark program to you guys, because this term for me only goes to November 7th, which is really hard to put in milestones. However, anyway, it's whatever you want, make your date. By what date you want, and you can even say that on or before December 31st, on or before November 30th, whatever. I am standing in this possibility of fulfillment, and I have created. So just take a minute to go inside and see what comes up. Think about how many people are in your organization, how many silvers, golds, platinums, how many countries. Just take a look around and see what you've created at the date of destiny in your mind. That feeling, that possibility in your heart. So who's ready to share that?
Okay, I'll go.
Okay.
So in 3 months, so by November 29th, I would have my team grown
No,
with
you can't say I would have. Remember, he has to be
Oh, I-
present. I
yeah,
am.
I
have.
am. I have 3 distributors. Sorry, I gotta change. I gotta work on that. 3 distributors. Along with these distributors will be 2 silvers and 1 gold.
The silver is the gold. What do you mean by distributors?
Consultants. My partners.
Business partners who are building businesses. So the people who are in the network marketing model, not the retail model.
Correct.
Okay. So you've got 3 new business partners.
Yep.
And how many silvers?
2 silvers, 1 gold.
So, and where are you?
I'm gonna be diamond.
All right. Okay. Who else wants to share their vision? You can have it as far out as you want. Look at, how many people on maybe your whole organization. Because there is a tipping point at which business becomes exponential. Once you have a team of 500 people, that's what I experienced in the 90s. When I got my team tipped over the 500, it just like I was having silvers every month just because of the momentum that we were building. So. Anybody else ready? If you're not ready, that's cool. You can just say pass. And meditate on it later. Send us a note.
Hi, Maggie. I very clear by December 15th of 2025, my team will consist of 100 members and 5 team leaders. That in the 5 team leaders, 3 silvers and 2 gold, and I'm on my way to diamond.
Okay. And was that December 15th?
Yes,
Okay. Great.
I don't want to leave it till Christmas time. It's
Yeah.
gonna be December 15th.
Yeah. Good point. Good point. Thank you. Anybody else got a vision? Paula. You're muted.
That's because the dog rang the bell. I had to let the dog out. I would seriously like to be gold by the end.
Nothing wrong with that. However, visioning needs to be present tense. You're standing there, you're looking around. It is whatever the date, and I am. Okay.
It almost makes me feel like it's a commitment.
No, it's a promise, and there's a difference between a promise and a commitment. Yes, you're committed to working towards that, but not getting there is in no way a failure. If you look at all the successful people who tell their story, if they fell down many times along the way and they didn't give up. That's the important thing. Even if you don't fulfill that vision completely, with that possibility and that vision, you will get further than you are today. So let's hear it.
I am so happy and grateful that I am a qualified gold by December 31st, 2025.
Now, what does qualified gold mean to you?
I get paid on my silvers.
What would you have to create to do that?
A few more people because I have 3 silvers now. 2 of them have no downline. So it's more people in the hopper.
Okay. And what would your paycheck be if you were a qualified gold? Do you know?
No, I haven't figured that out yet.
Lynn, do you have that at your fingertips? Like,
Lynn will tell us tomorrow.
It's about 2,000.
$2,000 a month, right?
Yeah.
Around there, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. And you can be eligible for the extra incentive program. Qualify as gold 3 months in a row and you get more money.
What's
you
that?
Well, it used to be the
Lifestyle.
yeah, lifestyle bonus. It
Oh,
used to be
lifestyle. Okay.
car and home, and they took that away. Now it's lifestyle. You can spend any way you want. And it's based on the percentages of front line, second line goes down, I think, I forget how many levels you get down. And they had a decreasing percentage, but it adds up to a nice check. I know when I was a qualified gold back in the 90s, my car program, which is what I was on, was over $1,000 extra. Which more than covered my car payment, my gas, my repairs, my oil, everything. So it was light, very nice. Anybody else have a vision they can stand in and say, it is December 15th or whatever, and I am?
I can say it, but I haven't done the math as to how many consultants that would mean.
Okay, we can help you with that. Just make your
Okay.
declaration.
On December 15th, 2025, I am a qualified gold with 3 generations of consultants, network partners, and customers, and with 3 silvers.
And that's December 15th?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like how you were very confident and you had everything clear, and it doesn't matter. I mean, it could be anywhere. The average of qualified golds is 2,000 a month approximately. So it can be more. It can be more. Okay. Leo, what do you got?
My goal to have 5.
No, not my goal to have on such and such a day. I have.
Repeat again. Okay.
By
So,
by your destination date.
yeah, by 15 December 2025.
Okay. I have.
I have 5 new platinum different leg. on
5
my
new
team.
legs. Okay.
Yeah, platinum because I want to be diamond and more on the road to be Royal Diamond before Riviera Maya.
Okay. And the average diamond is 6,000, I think. Used to be much higher, but anyway, 6,000. And so on or before December 15th, you have 5 new legs that are they qualified silvers? What are they?
Platinum.
Hmm?
Platinum.
Platinum. They're platinum.
Yeah.
Okay. Platinum legs.
Of course.
Okay.
Not just silver.
Okay. Great. Great. Awesome. Fantastic. Paula, you ready?
You did me already.
Did I write it down?
Qualified gold.
Oh, qualified gold. There you go. I put it in the wrong place. I apologize. I thought I'd heard from you, and I don't have it down here. Qualified gold. Okay. All right. And we've got Bela, we got Lynn, we got Leo, Mary Ellen.
On or before December 15th, I have 3 partners who invested at good, better, best, each of whom have found 3 partners and 5 customers.
So you're repeating the Nikan model. Good for you.
Yes,
Okay, great. Okay, and are they qualified at any levels or?
I'm not there yet. I haven't figured that out. That will become clearer to me when I meet the people. But yeah, it will, with 5 customers and 3 consultants under them, I would presume that will make them silver each. So,
Okay, and you are working on qualified platinum. You're already platinum and you want to qualify at platinum, right?
yes, which
Okay.
is what is a qualified platinum? I mean, to qualify at that level, does that mean you need to do your OV needs to be 30,000 a month?
Every month, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because although I am part of a very experienced and capable distributorship, Paul has been doing the heavy lifting, and I have played a background role. So, on one level, I'm thinking of myself. It's not quite true, but it helps me to think of myself as starting new and fresh, building momentum myself. And Paul will be part of it too, but I've leaned on Paul to do most of the work, and I am stepping up and doing my own work now so that I will know what I'm doing and not just deferring to him all the time.
Yeah.
Not that I
Right.
don't want to defer. I mean, I respect him, and part of the reason, I so much respect the work he has done that I have chosen so in the past not to do my own work and my own growing. So I not wanting in any way to disrespect him, but partly because I respect him so much, I am pretending he doesn't exist in order to build my own skills.
I get that. And I want to acknowledge you, Mary Ellen. I've known you many years and I have seen you playing second base and allowing Paul to get the home runs. And I really acknowledge the vision you're creating for yourself, the work you're willing to do and are doing, and taking on that leadership role takes something.
Well, we're not in competition with one another in any way. Paul has been yearning for me to do this for a long time, and I've been quite resistant. Now that I've decided this is me, this is my business, I'm needing to play catch up in skills, and I have to stop. It's not that I don't respect what he's doing, but I've been hiding behind him, and I am stopping that. So.
Good, because it's easy to do that, in partnership. Oh, he's better than I am, or whatever, and just take, and that's called taking the easy way out.
Yeah, it's but if I do it, he's more skilled. He'll get better results than me. Well, phooey. Yeah, I'll get the results I get as I learn.
Right. And you two are such a beautiful team, like together. You have different skills, different personalities. I think that your business will grow hugely when you work that as a partnership, not as a step up, step down.
Yeah, that's you sound exactly like Paul. That's what he's been telling me for years. And it's been a matter of faith in myself. It's also been a matter of, do I want to put in the work? And I've decided I do. So.
Well done.
Mary Ellen, I think sometimes you're the quiet power behind the throne.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree with Maureen.
Not, we're very much traditional pattern is that I bring people and introduce them to Paul, and he takes it from there. And it's worked well for the people we've brought in, and I have a skill at introducing people, but I don't yet have the experience of following through with people. So that's my task to work on.
Yeah. Good.
I mean, we've worked together with people. It's not like running parallel businesses. It's still one business, but Paul's quite willing to step back and let me learn. So
Well, he doesn't even need to step back. He can continue being the, you know,
Oh.
the power that he is, and together it's exponential.
And that's what we're both looking for. So
Great. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. Did we hear from everybody? Marissa, did we hear yours?
Yeah.
Everybody,
Yeah,
I think so.
You didn't hear from me because I don't
Oh, I
have
knew that.
numbers.
We don't need numbers. I just want, where is it? What are you standing in?
Well, I was envisioning, you know, like a team, but I didn't have numbers or, you know, ranks or anything. All I could see was that I had 2 strong legs as opposed to what I got now, and they were easily 3 deep. So each leg had 3 people, and those people had 3 people. So like I haven't done the math, and I don't know what the ranks
okay.
are, but I just
Doesn't matter.
but that's kind of how I've been working with the one leg I've got, that, you know, it's tap rooting rather than, you know, if you go out and you find people, and then if somebody really starts to get some action or you know, sponsor someone, then I work with them to help them that way. So it goes from wide to deep. So that's what I envision, and I think that, or I know that there'll be a lot of interesting things that happen in September, because 2 team members are going to the convention. One sees herself, I guess, as more like at the moment an enthusiast. The other one has said she's more like a seeker. But I think that will change, because my role is to introduce those people to as many of my friends, colleagues as I can there.
Yeah.
And then step back and let them listen to the people and the events and Louise and all that. And I think that will be a very interesting time.
Brilliant.
For all of us.
Yeah, that's how businesses are built. We're not supposed to be doing this by ourselves. That's why we have 3-way calls. That's why we help, you know, our downline and our upline. We help everybody cross line, because the vision is that this is something worthy to offer and to help develop. And I'm really pleased that several of you have talked about depth, because without duplication, your business, I mean, you can have income, because width is about, you know, immediate income, but depth is about long-term, you know, security and building and expansion. So think about that. How many levels deep? And if you know your level, you know, you get paid 2 levels of qualified silvers at silver. You get 3 at gold, 4 at platinum, 5 at diamond, and 6 at Royal Diamond. And there's nothing more motivating than realizing, oh, I'm leaving $3,000 on the table because I only go down 3 levels. I need to be 4, things like that. So plan ahead for that. It's very important. Wow.
I remember last year, Maureen's goal was to meet everybody in person that she had seen on the Zoom call. So now I guess you're going to make sure everybody that you bring are going to meet all those people too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised people actually knew who I was, because I assumed that they wouldn't, but I was pleasantly surprised that people recognized me.
Of course. Well, you're pretty remarkable.
Maureen, are you going to be on our calculation call tomorrow night? If you are, may I ask that you what you just described, what you want in your team numbers, just put our ranks, qualified ranks, and we'll calculate how many people you will have and what is the income going to be produced by your business. If you want to do that, that would be great. And we can use that as an example of calculation tomorrow.
That's
It's up to
exactly
you.
what I was
Okay.
waiting for because I didn't know how to calculate that out. So I
Yeah.
just said three
Okay.
generations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what,
Okay,
as
I'll
long
see
as
if I
we
can do
know,
that.
yeah, as long as we know what team qualification you or rank you want, how many levels, and then we can calculate backward what the income is. Or I'll show you how to calculate so that you're able to do it on your own.
Great.
Okay.
Great.
All
And
right.
Lynn, I really want to acknowledge you for the leadership you've taken in terms of helping people understand the comp plan. That's wonderful. So thank you for that.
If I can say it's as much selfish on my part, the more I do it, the more you learn, just like anything else.
True that.
And you know what? By you speaking what you want, I have an idea, but until I sit down and put it on paper, I won't be able to clearly communicate it myself. But I remember Dave saying he showed a lot of people when he was in the NECAN head office. How
Mhm.
did they get those? How their check? How did it come about? And it took a while, and then it becomes a second nature that you can just literally do it on a napkin. And when you get to that level, the confidence is incredible. And this has increased my confidence because now I understand how the business works. And I didn't even 2 years ago fully, to be honest.
Right. But you put the work in, you put the repetition of the work in so that it's now second nature and you're helping other people do that. So we appreciate that very
Yes,
much.
yes. And I am happy that others can go along with me, like Bayla, Green, and have ability to do the same. It's just
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that contribution. And like Dave was saying Monday night, how does it work is an important question in people's minds when they start any business, right? How does it work?
Yeah,
Show me how it
yeah.
works. So you can show people how it works in the money
Yeah.
and in the ranks and all of that. So really good.
Maggie, is there somewhere in the back office where it explains how they calculated your check? Like how much is from
No,
retail sales and how much is from rebates and
Yes.
overrides?
Yeah, but your left-hand menu, click on business, and the drop down shows there's something called commission about halfway down. You click on
Yeah.
that and it'll tell you how much for We Accelerate, how much for retail commissions, overrides, rebates, and what your check will be minus and what the accounting fee was. It's all there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. Because you don't want to have to figure that out yourself. You can, if you're Lynn and you're an accountant, you can figure that out. I need to just look at it. Leo,
Yeah,
I'm going to mute you there.
yeah, sorry.
Okay, that's okay. I just thought somebody else had joined us. I'm looking around. Where is this voice coming from?
I'm sorry.
Halloween.
Yeah, yeah. Or either that or Leo's
I-
training to be a ventriloquist. I wasn't sure.
He doesn't
Anyway,
have his dummy.
what's that?
He
Yes,
doesn't have his dummy.
I have another coaching Zoom, but my new consultant in a few minutes. That's she called me.
Okay, good. Well, I think this has been a powerful first of this portion of growing NECAN Canada. Thank you all for being here, for being so vibrant and present and willing to participate and sharing your vision, your possibility, where you're standing. And most of you chose to stand in 2025 pretty much, with an extension to 2026 for the Royal Diamond. And that's powerful in itself. So what are you going to do to keep that alive for you going forward every day? What are you going to do? Who's got some practical ideas for making sure that vision is so clear? Because there's going to be all kinds of stuff coming at you from every part of your life, your kids, your work, prices, government, Polyev, Trump, all of that stuff is there, right? And so to hold that vision is it's your life raft.
Well, I'm starting what Mike suggested. Who do you know? So I just talked to someone who has a lot of family from Peru. And so I put the idea in front of her about signing up and then signing up her family members. I don't know how that works. I haven't figured that out, but
But you're on the right path there. You're taking that confidence and you're reaching out to find people that could be really served by this business. And you know, Latin Americans, I mean, get Latin Americans on your team if you can. They are better networkers than we are in general. So
yeah, she's going to talk to her friends and family
Mhm.
here, Peruvian friends here and in Peru.
Yeah.
And let's see what happens. I don't know. I'm just planting seeds.
Yeah. And holding that vision.
Yeah, and holding my vision.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I had something to kind of philosophical, but it really applied to Nikan in my mind that I saw today, and I
Okay.
wanted to share it with everybody.
Please.
Okay, I'll read it out because I can't show it to you. I don't know how to share screens. So this was posted on Facebook today by a group that I follow. Modern luxury is the ability to think clearly, sleep deeply, move slowly, and live quietly in a world designed to prevent all four. And
Exactly.
what I put a note to myself, and therein lies the secret of success with Nikin.
Good. That's beautiful. So you're going to post that so you can see that every day.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yeah,
else have
post it to
some?
post it to the group so we can
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
print
put
it
it
out.
on
I was
this.
going to, but I didn't know because Mike was saying the other day, you know, people are posting all kinds of extraneous stuff to the group. So I did.
Well,
I
just put it
didn't
in
want to
this group.
disrespect that.
Just put it in
Okay.
this group.
Just put it in
Okay.
this group. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Will do.
I'm gonna say something, Bela. When I posted something that is worthy the true intention by Brooke, what's his name? Richard Brooks.
Richard Brook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I just touched me, and I thought, let me share it with others. Mike endorsed it. He wants things like that that will be helpful to us,
Oh.
but not just the general Bela, general chit chat. So
Yeah.
I don't put general because that's not what it is for. But I
Yeah.
knew the intention clearly. I have it on my wall, what it means for me. I shared it because it might hit somebody else in our
Yep.
Nikan group.
Bye, Leo.
And
Leo's got to go.
yeah,
Bye,
Mike
Leo.
definitely responded positively to things like that.
Yeah,
Good.
I wasn't sure because I'm very much into that and I'm surrounded by these kind of things all day long, 24/7.
Just don't post 10 a day, okay, Bela?
No,
Yeah, once in
yeah,
a while.
no, I don't like to because on Facebook it's different, but it's my friends. But but professionally it's you know, it's not appropriate
Yes.
always.
Right. Okay. So we're at the top of the hour. I want to thank you all so much for being you because you bring so much to this call. You bring so much to this game in the world we're playing about expanding Canada along with Michael and Luis. And it's so fun. So go forth and multiply.